What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakely, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger from my people. Today, we got a preview for UCLA women's basketball. Is this the year with another stacked roster for Coach Close that she gets them to the national championship game? Can Lauren Betts and Kiki Rice dynamic duo finally get this team to the promised land? Let's talk about it. No further ado, y'all kick back, relax, and take a ride with
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakely podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakely.
UCLA women's basketball has won a lot of games over the last 3 seasons, and they bring back a very strong core led by Lauren Betts, who would have been a top 5 WNBA draft pick, turned down the draft, played with little sister, top 3 prospect coming into the country, 5-star forward center, Sienna Betts, her little sister, top 3 player in the nation last season. Coming back to play with little sis, you got Kiki Rice, one of the ultimate floor generals, but hasn't shown up in the last 2 times they've been put out of the NCAA tournament. They've got another deep roster, though. Let's take a look at the outlook. So the projected starting lineup, Charisse Ledger Walker, you got Kiki Rice, Gianna Neepkins, one of the most talented and highly profiled transfers in the country, Tamia Gardner, sharpshooting forward player, big physical. Then you got Lauren Betts, defensive player of the year, coming back. Key players, Sienna Betts, like we mentioned, the younger sister, Angela Dulich, Gabriela Jaquez, Lena Billick, Amanda Muse. Ceiling, Final Four. Can they finally get the one? Floor, Sweet 16. I think for Ledger Walker, this is definitely going to be a prove-it season. She missed all last year with the injury, but comes in as an established point guard at the college level already. Just a really, really big transfer that they got before. Big time scorer, but even more so a playmaker as well, coming to take over the point guard position. We saw that last year when they had Solo. Like, Kiki Rice was better off ball. A lot of the times it freed her up, allowed her to continue to play make, but to focus more on her scoring as well and not have to be fatigued bringing the ball up the court every time. Gianna Neepkins, one of the best three-point shooters in the country, if not coming back, transferred from Utah, ready to light it up. 3-level scorer. Let's not get it twisted. She's a WNBA prospect. South Carolina wanted her bad. A host of other schools really wanted her bad as well. Texas was in the mix. Like, there was a lot of teams that really, really wanted her. Oklahoma was in the mix. Well, be careful. Oklahoma was in the mix as well. And then you got Lauren Betts and Tamia Gardner. Now, you lose Janiah Barker, but to me, Tamia Gardner, man, she had some solid outings for this team and provided a boost off the bench. Her three-point shooting is going to be relied upon. She can stretch the floor, keep teams from running and double teaming Lauren Betts. Then you got Lauren Betts. I want to see more of the mid-range game this year. I want to see her continue to dominate on defense because honestly, she was the most dominant two-way player in the country last season. But can they show up and get to a national championship? Coach Close has been called into question just because of the fact that they've had loaded roster after loaded roster after loaded roster and have not sniffed a national championship game in her tenure. This is Lauren Betts' last chance, man. Kiki Rice, one of the best guards in the country. Like, this is the year that it all has to come together. You got an injured Juju Watkins in the Big Ten. There's no more Caitlin Clark, of course. Ohio State lost Cody McMahon. Like, the Big Ten is kind of in a whirlwind right now. You got Kelmy McMiller, who is now a part of the Penn State Nittany Lions. There's a lot of shuffle, but this should be UCLA's conference without a doubt. They're not saying they're going to run away with it, but it should be pretty convincing that they win the regular season as well as the tournament. They're not going to be as battle tested as last season. So my thing is, this should be the year that when they come in fresh, they have the depth, they have the shooters, they have the big and Lauren Betts, the engine that makes this thing go. You got Kiki Rice, you got Ledger Walker coming back off of the injury, 2-point guard that can score the basketball as well. Like her, Kiki Rice, and Gianna Nipkins, that is going to be a lot of buckets to defend. You got your core who have been there, Dulich, as well as Gabriela Jaquez. Like, this team is absolutely deep. They're long. They're athletic. I think they're going to be a better shooting team this year with Ledger Walker as well as Gianna Neepkins. I love with Kiki Rice. I need her to have the switch flip, man. She got a little Jamal Murray, but she'll dominate a game and then disappear for the next couple. So they need her to stay locked in, stay engaged, play defense, and have Lauren Betts take those middies, man. Those elbow jumpers that teams are daring her to shoot. Like, this has to be the year. Coach Close, man, we got to start looking at her and asking some difficult questions. Yeah, you're winning a lot of games. You're winning a lot of games, but you are not performing in the NCAA tournament, and there's no excuse for them. Number one overall seed, not even sniffing the national championship. I mean, something's got to give at this point. It's too much talent, and too many years have been wasted. This is the time. You got Lauren Betts, who passed up the WNBA draft to come back. You got Sienna Betts, who's one of the top players in the country as far as freshmen are concerned, coming in to this class. You got Kiki Rice. You got one of the top transfers in Gianna Neepkins. Like, there's no excuses for UCLA. It's got to get done this year, or it just don't feel like it's in the cards for Coach Close, and this ain't gonna happen. This is their best chance, her best team, the best opportunity, the clearest path through the Big Ten that they have had since she's taken over this program. UCLA's got to put it all together this season, but as many people feel like, this is that same old UCLA. This core has been together. They won a lot of games, but they haven't won a lot of hardware. So yeah, this is it's just gonna be your dad's UCLA that we're all been used to these last several years, folding in the tournament after running through the competition in the regular season, or do they all put it together and Coach Close gets her first national championship? Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. Holler at me. That is a wrap for us. All the latest and the greatest. I am Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. This is the Live of Brandon Blakeney podcast. Until next time, my peep. We out.